I'm talking about. That's why I like that clutch. What's your favorite RC? Well, the answer is whichever one you're driving at the time. That's the correct answer, at least for me. Welcome back to Sketch RC, guys. I said I was going to do it, and I did it. I got the DBXL 2.0 gasser, and I had to go with the MagnaFlow version because that yellow and black is just awesome looking. I don't know why Losi discontinued this. I'm hoping it's because they're going to make a 3.0, but if it's gone for good, that would suck. That would really suck. Keep the gassers alive. So I bought this off eBay, off this guy. It'd be really cool if he ends up watching this video, but he never ran it. He only took it out of the box. He installed a kill switch already on it. Did a really clean, nice install on that. That was it. He never even put gas in it. So I picked it up. This is one of the only MagnaFlow ones I could still find. The Icon one's out there quite a bit still for sale, but this one, not so much. So I'm glad I got it. I'm glad I added it to the collection. So we're going to take it down. We're going to look it over. We're going to get that first start and hear that glorious sound. And then we'll talk about the future upgrades of what we're going to do with it. So then we could have the upgraded gasser versus the upgraded electric and do like some fun head-to-heads with those. It's a great day to be alive. Man, I love this thing. It looks so good. Don't fall. Wanna be. I love this hobby, guys. Absolutely do. My wallet does not, but I do. So there's a few things different, but let me bring you guys in to show you compared to the electric one. How can you not like the yellow and black? Man, that looks so good. So one thing that you'll notice different right off the bat is you got 3 clips, total of 6, but 3 on each side that hold the side in. So the electric one doesn't have that. It only has the 2 front ones. This has the front ones as well, but it's got these 3 on the side. So a total of 8 clips. Never seen them before. Different style clip. All right, let me pull this off and let's take a look. These things are just the coolest. They just are. I love the gassers. So awesome looking. Man, so this has got a nice little roll cage around the motor. That's nice. Nice beefy support there. And I like what they did with the air filter. That way it doesn't, it stays inside the body. I don't know if this restricts it a whole lot because I don't know if I'm going to upgrade to a velocity stack or anything because I do not want to cut a hole in the body. I like the clean look. So I'm going to leave this unless I really need to do it. And I can tell that there's some issues. I'm going to get a Victory RC pipe off EDM. I'm going to go with silenced again because, man, I got an unsilenced here for my 5T. It's awesome. It's too awesome. And that's the problem. You got to wear hearing protection. I swear. It's so loud. It sounds so awesome, but man, is it loud. And that silence one, it just kind of does exactly what I want it to do. You still get the sound and everything, but it's just not making your ears bleed. So I'm going to do the same with this. We'll get a Victory RC silence pipe. Like I said, I'm going to leave that. And I'm going to do the same thing I did with the 5T. I'm going to get the ESP G340 kit because I like taking these apart and like kind of building them myself. And that's what's nice about about that kit is it just gives you the crank and the piston and a ported head. Then you can kind of just build it yourself on your original Zenoa engine. And the power on it is fantastic. It does awesome with my 5T. So I'm going to go that route with this as well, just because it gives, versus buying something, just bolting it in. I like the whole process of taking it apart, putting it together. I enjoy it. Definitely different than the electric version, just the whole layout of it. You got your throttle and brake servo here. A lot like the 5T. It's got dual disc brakes on the front and the rear. And those are definitely different than the 5T. This is pretty neat. So you got a straight shaft coming to the rear, and then it links up again to make the diagonal to the rear diff. So that's pretty cool. And they got the box kind of designed all around it. Battery goes in there. Here's the light for the kill switch that the guy installed. Steering servo, got the dual arm. And yeah, then you got the classic Zenoa G320, the old basic exhaust with silicone structure on there so don't burn anything. The first thing I am going to do before I even get my first start is I'm going to change the clutch out to one of my, I think it's at 8,000 or 9,000. I think it's 8 to an 8,000 RPM clutch. One of the coolest things about owning these, at least for me, you got to be able to rev it up. You got to sit there and ding, ding, ding. Like that's the fun. That's what two strokes, that's what they're all about. So with the standard clutch, it grabs so fast. It's just constantly, the moment you hit the trigger, gives it power to the wheels. So we're going to swap that clutch out just so we can give her some revs and get some action out of that. Pretty good sized tank on there. This does kind of hit your air filter. It's not the end of the world. Nice big center diff in there. It's music to my ears. I love that sound. So, all right, let's pull this engine. We'll swap the clutch out for a higher spring, put it all back together, and we'll do the first start. I like how Losi does this too. So these motor mounts are specifically designed. So 20-tooth pinion. And then if you want to change your pinion size, you got to get these different motor mount sleeves, and it automatically moves the motor where it needs to be to fit that pinion. Pretty cool. Say you want like a 21, 22, or you want to drop it. You just change these out to the correct one, and it'll either slide your motor left or right to make that adjustment. So that's pretty cool. But all right, we'll pop these 4 out, and that motor should come right out. Here she is. Buttery smooth. So here's the clutch bell right here, and inside there's that clutch, and then at a certain RPM it springs out, grabs this, and obviously sends your power through. We're gonna have to pull pinion gear, this bearing casing, and then we should be able to get to it and change that out. The other thing that's difficult is getting this off without damaging this. You could use like soft jaw pliers. No, this is what I'm doing. But if I put a rag around it, like so, won't hurt it. I need a T-handle. There we go. There's your pinion. So, all right. So there's the clutch bell, and then there's our clutch. We'll just pull these out, and then we can change that out. Typically, it's kind of hard because it's going to spin your piston. So you could pull your spark plug, and you could put a piston stop in there to hold that. So that way you can get force to break these loose. They might make a tool or not, I'm not sure, but I've used piston stop and I've never had a issue with it. Some people say they cause problem or have the potential to cause problems, which they kind of do, but I haven't had any issues with it. So let's pull this off. Yeah, he wasn't lying to me. This thing has never ran. That's a fresh NGK spark plug. Thread this in lightly. Rotate it till you feel it hit. So then now you can break these loose. So just some added security. I just wedged something in there. And Bob's your uncle. There's the stock one. We'll set that to the side. And then I got this used one right here, but it's got the red spring. I think it's about 8,000. So then these are on the back side, and then you'll see here there's a little arrow indication, and it's going to go counterclockwise. It's easier if you just feed these through and put your washers in. Nice and snug. Now we're good to reassemble. Yeah, there it is. She's gonna run. All right, guys, never mind the neighbors shooting their guns. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but all right, primed up. Let's do it. First start. Whew. Turn that idle up just a little bit. I can hear it wanting to take off. Kind of give it a little more idle. Just a little bit more. All right, I gotta break this thing in. I'm getting too excited. Oh man, do I love that smell. I'm gonna fully break this thing in before I get ahead of myself because it's really hard not to just want to rip it. Yeah, I'll pick back up with you. Luckily for you, it'll be done in just about as fast as... Oh yeah. Grass is still a little wet. Talk about destroying it. Yeah, we're getting it real dirty. It cracks me up with that stock exhaust. It just sounds like deep and like it reminds me of a tractor because it's like pointed straight up. So you see the smoke coming out. I don't know. I'm just like feel like it's a tractor. But these stock Zenoas, man, they still got tons of power. Like it's plenty just straight out the box. But that, see why I like that clutch? So then you could just... Oh yeah. Man, it drives so well. That's the thing with the... That's what I love about these gassers, is like the power to weight ratio. It's just way more realistic in a way. I don't know how to explain it, but the driving experience,
I don't know, it's just much better for me. Don't get me wrong, I love electrics, but I don't know, it just seems so much more realistic in scale, and I just love it. Oh man, guys, it's too awesome. Look at this. Oh man, she's getting dirty. Racing around the tree. Bring it in, let's split these two. Oh yeah. Up towards the front. Yeah. Gosh dang, this thing. I'm not even talking, I'm just speechless. Love it. Just drifting around the trees. Man, I absolutely love this thing, guys. Losi, don't discontinue it. It's caked. All right, let's get high speed coming at us. Yeah. That's the other beauty, is you could do this for an hour straight on one tank of gas. Oh. Oh, heck yeah, guys. Let's bring her in. They don't get no better than that, guys. If your RC ain't looking like that when you finish a run, you ain't doing it right. It looks better than it does clean right now, just covered in mud. Absolutely epic, guys. I love these gassers. There's just, I don't know, they perform so good. It's like the power to weight ratio, I don't know, it's hard to explain. They're just incredible. Absolutely love them. Worth every dollar they cost. And these stock Zenoas, I mean, this is 100% stock, guys, but minus the clutch, but that's 100% stock, and that's plenty right there. And now you add a pipe velocity stack with a better air filter, and man, you're set. Thanks for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. Love these things. So, all right, I'll see you in the next one. All right, bye.